Good morning, GHS. Today is Wednesday, October 16th, and it is a B-Day.
Would you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may now be seated for the moment of silence. Thank you. I'm Liz.
And I'm Luke.
And you're watching the Duke Daily. SCA members, there will be a meeting after school today till 3:30 in A126. Everyone needs to go.
And seniors, your cookie dough orders and money is due the 21st and 23rd. If you need a new order form, check the office or A140.
And hey, future seniors, college planning sessions are tomorrow during the lunches in the library. Discussions will be about the financial aid and scholarships. You may see Ms. Banks with any questions.
Sounds good, but I don't know if she can answer my very important question.
Oh, and what is your very important question then?
What's the hot plate? Duh.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and tell you there, Luke. Well, it's Ribicue fries, peas, and don't forget your fruit and milk.
Any of you JV softball players out there, don't forget about conditioning today.
What will the weather be like then?
Well, today it's going to be a low of 60 and a high of 74, partly cloudy. Tomorrow, with a high of 78 and a low of 60, plus it'll rain some. Bring down the temperatures Friday. Then it'll be a high of just 69 and a low of 53. Be prepared to get rained on, or just a little in the morning though. And at least I have all of my bright and cheery thespian friends to push through all that rain. Speaking of you guys, auditions for the one-act competition play Mind Over Matt will be held from 7 to 8:30 in the theater room.
And hola, all Spanish friends. The deadline for t-shirts has been extended until this Friday. Don't forget your $15, guys.
For those of you needing opportunities like volunteer hours and job shadowing, listen up.
Why don't you guys go ahead and see Coach Perrin in D36 for hours.
And for both volunteer hours and to apply for job shadowing, talk to Miss Sinetti in the counseling office.
On November 6th and 7th, there will be a mandatory presentation for all students trying to get their license. Parents have to come too, and it's for the Partners for Safe Teen Driving. You have to sign in with your parents before heading into the auditorium. So show up between 6:30 and 6:45.
You know what's really nice, Liz?
What's that?
Looking really spiffy like we both do.
Or like Shelby, and she's especially fabulous today on her birthday. If you're trying to look as awesome too, go to Cosmetology for their haircut-a-thon the 29th from 3 to 8. If you don't want to get your hair cut, donations are welcome too. And guess what? It's all for breast cancer awareness.
You'll be going with our word of the month, so follow your responsibility to give back to the community and support breast cancer.
And now I'd like to show you a little video about what to do in an earthquake.
There's an earthquake!
No matter where you are walking in the school and all of a sudden shaking of the earth starts, please automatically drop to the ground. Well, before the earthquake at least drops you. And find cover, like a desk or something, just as long as it's away from windows, bookcases, etc. And the last step is to hold on to your cover and be prepared to shake and rattle with everything until the shaking and rattling is done. Or if you're in the hallway all by yourself, please drop to the ground being as low as possible. Use your hands to protect your head and neck, and move away from windows or other items. Now, if you're handicapped and have a wheelchair, then don't worry, we have tips for you too. First step, lock your wheels and remain seated until the shaking is stopped. Second step, always protect your head and neck with your arms, maybe a pillow or a book if you have one. Basically anything that is available to you. Now, if you're outdoors, then the first thing you must do is run to an open area, clear power lines, trees, etc. If you're at the beach, then please do the same and be sure to protect your neck and head. But if the shaking hasn't stopped within at least 20 seconds, please run 2 miles inland because a tsunami might be starting up because of the earthquake. Please be sure to remember these tips if you are ever in an earthquake situation.
I'll definitely be sure to think about that, especially here lately. But that's all we have for today. So I'm Liz.
And I'm Luke.
Stay golden, GHS.